Okay, so thank y'all so much for jumping on. I am going to do this real quickly. I don't want to take up much of your time, but I did want to talk about I wanted to talk about parties and I wanted to talk about how we can flip conversations, maybe from like following up to partying. Parties are really the key to grow our business. Following up is the key to growing our business. Um, so, anyways, we're going to talk about that, but I wanted to talk briefly about just some things about parties that I asked a few people, like when you first joined, what was something that you wish that you knew about partying that you didn't know then that you know now? And so I just kind of wanted to touch base with a couple of those. One of those being that I want to talk about host rewards really quickly. And I want to talk about what you can use with host rewards, what you cannot use with host rewards. Really, what it's going to be is what you cannot use. So, host rewards cannot be redeemed on the Whiff Box. They cannot be redeemed on any licensed items. So, NHL, NFL, Disney, anything that is licensed, you cannot use free or half off for that. You cannot use it for clearance items, and you also cannot use it on flash sale items anytime that we have a flash sale as well. Anytime, you cannot use it on the warmer bundle and saves that are over $40. So you can use the free and half off for anything that is bundle and save warmer wise up to $40. And that's just for the warmer bundles. The air purifier and any oil diffuser, you have to have at least 3 half off credits to be able to get that half off. To my knowledge, the only way that you can actually get those for free is through free product credit. But if not, someone correct me in the chat, but I'm pretty sure that's the only way you can get them for free. When talking about host rewards, something super important to know is when you are using half off credit, you do not get PRV for that. You also obviously do not get PRV for free product credit either. The only time that you can use free product credit and it counts towards your PRV is if you get product credit from Scentsy and you buy products with it. That's the only time that you can use free product credit and actually get PRV from that. Otherwise, you do not get PRV off a free product or half off product. So those were the things that I wanted to talk about when it comes to host rewards. You've been fine all day. Those are the most important things I wanted to talk to you guys about when it comes to host rewards. Now, something that I wanted to touch base on that a lot of people don't remember. I forget a lot. I'm not gonna lie, but there is something in your party, and I'm gonna screen share and show you guys like how to set up a party. And I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm talking about. But when your party hits $200, which is when you oh my gosh, when you start getting rewards, you have to hit $200. That is when you start to collect rewards. That does not include the shipping and tax. Your party has to hit 200 with just PRV. You also get an extra half off, which is called a perpetual party reward. I normally use this reward for my hostess. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, but I normally use it for my hostess, especially if they had a really good party and they were a really good hostess. They were commenting and interacting and stuff. I actually use that towards them and I let them pick off something within my budget that I can afford. So let's just say like a mini warmer. They would get it for free because I would only have to pay half price for it and I could use it as a tax write-off as well. So I'm going to share my screen really quickly because I want to just go through the basics of how to set up a party, how to set up a bulk order, because a bulk order is technically a party. I know that may be a little confusing sometimes, and sometimes people they start to do bulk orders and they think that it's just one giant order under your name. You can do that, but later on in the future, if you pull reports on your workstation, it's not going to be individualized by the person that ordered it. It's just going to be all under your name. And unless you keep track of it by writing it down, you're not going to know who ordered it. So I'm going to share my screen really quickly, and I'm just going to kind of show you guys, like I said, a couple of basic things, how to set up a party. And I'm looking at my notes. So I'm looking down at my notes so I don't go squirreling off somewhere. How to set up a party. I'm going to show you where the perpetual party reward is, and I'm going to explain bulk orders, and I'm going to show you how to put in individual orders. I'm going to show you how you get free shipping on an order like this. And so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Let's see. Share screen. Boom. And share. So when you go into your workstation, you're going to log in, you're going to click orders, you're going to hover over, and you're going to click create a party. So we're just going to do like I said, this is very basic, but this is super crucial for you guys to know as well. I'm just going to name it Amber's Launch Party. We're just going to pretend that I'm launching my business. I'm going to click continue. I'm going to use myself as a host. If you're doing a party for someone else, you would not do that. You would type their name and then click save and continue. For a host, you would do their address for shipping. Obviously, if you click yourself, you do your own address for shipping. You click save and continue. This page right here is completely customizable. This page is what, when you share their link to them and it takes them to the party for the person, this is what comes up. So as you see, this is the party message. You can customize this any way you want. You can put a video or an image up. I always just do things. I leave it default. Next, next, and then the end date, however long you want to keep the party, just know and understand that the date on this can be changed at any given time. So it's nothing set in stone. If you put it for the 20th and you don't have enough orders or whatever to close it, just know that you can go in, you can change it at any time. But you pick your date and then you click continue, and boom, there is your link right here. You would just click copy link and share it with the person that you're doing a party for. So let's just say a lot of the people that are in this party are local. So what you're going to do is you'll just go to party orders. You will just type the name of the people that are going to be in the party. So I'm going to just type some random person's name, and then I'm going to have to delete it later. So we're just going to put Diane's name in here. You're going to create a new customer. Now, something that I did not do when I first started that I wish I did was made sure that right off gate, I had their phone number, their email, and their address. And the reason why I wish that I had those things are because I would just be in such a rush. I would just put my own phone number and my own email. So sometimes when Scentsy sends us emails, I get the same email 10 times with different names on it because in the system, it's under my email. So that's just something that I wish that I did not do, or something that I wish that I did whenever I first started. So you would just go here, you would type all their information in. Now you can, if this is someone that you're not shipping directly to, meaning they don't want to pay $10 in shipping, they're going to come pick it up from you, or you're going to deliver it to them, you would just leave this as no, and you would hit save and add products to cart. Now, this is where I'm going to just show you guys, like I said, very basic information to help you set up a party or a bulk order. So let's just say you'll just type whatever they want in there. And add another guest, you would just keep adding the guests, however many guest names, right? I'm going to put something that I know is going to you know, be a lot. So we're just gonna put an air purifier in here, and why did it? Okay, we're just gonna do this. Okay. All right, cool. So we put, she wants an air purifier. So right off gates, she has $26 in free product. She has one half off product. And then right under party summary is where you'll see the perpetual party reward. You can use it she can just use it as another half off if you want to, or you can, like I said, use it as an opportunity for an incentive for her hosting a party, an incentive for, hey, if you book 6 months out, I will, I'll send you a free gift, whatever. You can literally use this perpetual party reward for anything, but just make sure that you use it because it does not remind you at checkout to use this particular reward. So as you can see, it says add $90 in guest orders for free shipping. In order to get free shipping off of a bulk order or party, and this is only for people that you are manually putting their orders in. Just because your party hits free shipping, if they order from the website, it is still going to be $10. If anything is directly shipped to them from Scentsy, it is going to be $10 unless their order is over $300, and then it gets free shipping. So right here where it says add $90 in guest orders for free shipping, that means all of the orders that you manually put in down here, though when that gets to $350, then your party has free shipping. So when you go right here, it'll say estimate total with tax and shipping. The more people's orders that you put in, the more that the shipping goes down. So initially when you put your very first order in and there's no other orders attached to it, it's going to say $10 shipping, but that's because you haven't put any more orders in there. So that is just kind of how you do a bulk order individually. It's super confusing, or it sounds super confusing until you actually sit down and you start to do it. Now, all of these orders are going to ship to you. So it is your responsibility to make sure that those get to the appropriate people that they need to go to. Now, I'm going to show you guys just an order that it's an older party that that I have open really quickly. I'm going to show you guys whenever people order from online from your PWS and they attach it to your party, there will be a section at the bottom that says attached orders. So I just wanted you guys to see where it says attached orders. You cannot edit those because those are ones that have already been placed online. It's their responsibility to get in touch with Scentsy if they need to cancel or change something, etc., etc. So I hope that explains individually putting them in, bulk orders, how to get free shipping, things like that. So I am going to stop sharing my screen now, and we're going to talk about parties and why they're important for your business, why you need to have them, and who you need to be talking to about having parties. So first and foremost, what most of you don't want to hear is that you have to have a follow-up system, period. If you do not have a follow-up system, you have got to find one that works for you. It is going to take trial and error. You have to figure out what works best for you. What works for me may not work for Casey. What works for Casey may not work for Sequoia, but you have to figure out what your follow-up system is going to be. Something simple, okay, guys? And it doesn't have to be something super complicated, so overbearing that you can't keep up with it. But first of all, you need a follow-up system, okay? Because here's the thing: whenever people order from you, you have the opportunity. The door is open for you to start building a relationship with them, to start making that connection with them. Now, you don't need to run off gates, ask them how their kids are, and you've never talked to them before. But what I'm saying is it's opening that door for you it's opening that door for you to build that relationship with them, that connection with them. So when you get a order from someone, whether that be through your PWS, they message you, whatever. I mean, I know when I get that email, I get excited, like really excited, because I'm like, who ordered? And I get really excited. So the first thing that I do for people when they order from me is I tell them thank you. You would be surprised at how many, small businesses, other companies, when you order from them, they don't tell you thank you. I mean, I've ordered from a TikTok shop before, and I ain't never had nobody message me on there and tell me thank you for ordering this expensive sweatshirt that you just bought. Ain't not one. So make sure that you're telling people thank you, because right off the gate, you're showing good customer service to your customer by telling them thank you. I mean, almost every time I go to Food Line, they're like, "Thanks for shopping at Food Line," and I'm like, I mean, it's just Food Line, but okay. So make sure you're saying thank you. People want to know that they are not just a number to you. They are not just a sale to you. That is what brings customers back, is that they know that they are valued by you, that you took time out of your busy evening to send them a text message, to go to the workstation, look at what their phone number was, and send them a text and be like, "Hey, thank you so much for your order." If it's someone that you don't know, like you get a random PWS order from somebody that you don't know, or it's just someone that you're not, like, that didn't order from a party that you're doing. You would just text them and just be like, "Hey girl, this is Amber. Thank you so much for your order. How did you hear about me?" Because that right there is going to put a connection. If they say, "I just looked you up on the website, such and such referred you to me," referrals are huge for parties as well. So just make sure when you get an order from people, you are saying thank you, period. So they have to trust you. They have to know that they're not just a number to you. You have to show people how thankful you are. And by doing that, say thank you. So for me personally, I kind of keep people updated as far as like your order shipped, you have Happy Mail on the way, blah, blah, blah. Like that's just kind of like how I keep up with my people. And so when I follow up with them about their order, and I'm like, "Hey girl, I saw that your order delivered to you a few days ago. I just wanted to see how you're loving everything." And if they reply back and they're saying, "Oh my gosh, girl, I love everything. Everything smells so good. It's so beautiful. Thank you so much." I just will say, "I am so happy that you're loving everything. I would love to get you your next order free and half off. What do you think?" Okay, because here's the thing. You like free stuff. I like free stuff. People like free stuff, okay? But you have to know, and you have to be confident in your business and in what you're saying to your people, because they know if you're not confident in your business, that people know that. They're not dumb. And B, like, you just have to believe that you have something amazing to offer. Stop doubting yourself, okay? Because everybody wants free stuff. I don't care what they say, especially if they're ordering from you consistently, so they want to pay full price for it. I doubt it. So make sure that you just ask, what are they going to say? No. Okay. Make sure that you keep up with it, okay? Just make sure that, you're keeping up if they say, like if you're reaching out about parties and stuff. And if they're not interested in a party, okay, like I said earlier, referrals are big. So if they're not interested in doing a party for you right now, they will eventually, but they're just not interested in doing it right now. Just tell them, like, "Girl, that's fine. The biggest thank you that you can give me is by referring me to your friends and family when they tell you how amazing that your house smells, or they tell you how beautiful your warmer was." Whatever. Someone's going to come to you. It's going to be from a referral, from a follow-up. Crazy how everything goes back to follow-ups, right? So, nobody, I have this in there. Nobody wants to party with someone who does not have customer service. So just keep that in mind. If someone's been ordering from you for the past 6 months, like, "Girl, you've been ordering from me for the past 6 months. When are we going to get your order for free? When are you going to join?" Something that you could say is, have you ever considered doing what I do? Every conversation that if I was someone, when you are talking about Cincy, not when you're talking about, what they did in the Bahamas, when you're talking about Cincy, every conversation needs to be categorized somewhere. Like that's how it is in my head. So when I'm talking to someone, it's like, am I going to try to turn this into a joint conversation? Am I going to try to turn this into a party conversation? I have gotten to the point, and this is probably why I have had a lot of parties last month, this month, and already booked out for next month, is because I have just been asking people, because if they're like, yes, I want to order a 6-pack of wax, I'm like, girl, just get a couple of your friends. Let's get it, and let's get your 6-pack of wax for free. Plus, more than that, the chances of them telling you no are pretty slim. I did have somebody tell me no a couple months ago because she was like, I don't think I have anybody that would be interested in it. And then last month she was like, well, maybe they might be interested in November, Christmas time. And I'm like, okay, well then let's do it. You are in control of the conversation. Always end it with a question. Join conversation. Have you ever considered doing what I do? You're not asking them to join. You're just asking them if they've ever considered doing what you do. And they're going to say yes, they're going to say no. I had people last month when I was at the retreat, I had messaged a bunch of people that commented on a post that I made specifically about joining. They just didn't know what it was. And I messaged them and I was like, have you ever considered doing what I do? I was very surprised at the people that I was able to add to my potentially or potential recruits like list, because I would have never thought, if I just would have never asked, have you ever considered doing what I do? There's a lot of people who have considered it, but you don't know unless you ask. So you're in control of the conversation. Also, are you keeping track of who you ask? That's super important, because here's the thing: if you like just if you start going through and you're following up with people and you just asked Casey if she would do a party for you last month, and then you're messaging her again this month and asking her to do a party. I do not do that. I try to stay away from asking them. Like if they said no in September, I'm not going to ask them again in October. So in September, if they say, no, I'm not interested in doing a party right now, I say, okay, girl, I'll check back in with you in a few months. I don't message them again the next month because they've already told me no. And I don't want to steer them away from that, from them possibly saying yes to me in the future. So just make sure that you're keeping track of that. I have posted it in the team page, the tracker. It's like a party conversation tracker. It basically just like write their name down when you have the conversation, and then there's like a note section you can put like what they said or whether or not you booked a party with them or not. Let's see where I'm at. Hey, honey, you're gonna have to get her. Let's see. Where the heck was I at? You hungry? No, she just ate. Sorry, y'all, lost my train of thought. Well, I have a tracker as well. I have multiple trackers because this is just how my brain works. So you get your party booked. You're posting in your party, which I know that I've added a lot of people to the mock online party that's been going around for like 3 years now. And I know that I've sent a boards party that I've been using, and it's been going really well. There's a ton of interaction on it that I wasn't getting before, and I just really enjoy it because, especially when you make it your own, it's really good. So I will share those again on the comment section of this video. But whenever this party is going and people are commenting and interacting, this is what I was saying on my live the other day, and then I had to get off of it and delete it because I kept having to yell at my kids. So there is a party guest tracker in the follow-up forms that I have in the team page. I can actually see if I can pull it up on Canva really quickly, but there is a party guest tracker that I've been using, and it has been really good for me because anytime someone comments on something and or interacts in some way, whether it be commenting on it or liking it, I write their name down on this sheet. Let's see. I'm trying to find the. Oh no, I think it's this one. I'm trying to find the sheet so I can just screen share and show you guys what I'm talking about. Actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and just show the whole thing. All right. Okay. So, all right. So I have like 3 of these like templates that I use from different ones. Oh, that's my time blocking thing. Okay. So conversations, keeping up with orders, club combos. That's the party conversation one that I was talking about. Current clubbers, daily numbers, daily habits, Facebook parties, blah, blah, blah. Oh my gosh, it's not in this one either. Oh, let's see. Which one is it in then? Thank you. Sorry, y'all. I thought it was that one. I guess it's not. Okay, I only got so much. Okay. Maybe it's in this one. Anyways, it's a party guest tracker. I write everybody's name down. And then when I'm about to close out the party, I will individually message that person and I will oh, there it is. Drew, can you please get it? Okay, so this is it right here. So it has party guest name. Okay, I know where that's. Okay, party guest name. I don't do a welcome message or a last day message. I just leave those columns there in case I ever decide to use them. But the party guest and then the order date, because obviously you're having a party. Your goal is to help your hostess get free stuff. Your hostess should be helping in the party so they can also get free stuff. So the order date and then the order amount. So this has been really beneficial for me because I have been intentional about making sure when I write their name down on this party guest tracker that I am making sure that I'm like commenting and engaging with them. And then if they end up not ordering, that's totally fine. I still there is a post in the party template that I'm using that will it has a spot where I can like add my VIP group so I can still build that relationship with them. So this was what I was trying to talk about the other day on the live, but it did not work out. So yeah, so I think that I mean obviously we know that parties are uncomfortable. Nobody likes to go into someone's house if they don't know them, whatever. Parties are very uncomfortable. Asking people to do parties is a scary thing, but it's super important because it's how you grow your network. I cannot tell you that when I first started, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I did not start partying until 2021. Yeah, 2021 is about when I started partying. Because I didn't understand it. Like I didn't, and it's intimidating. It is. I did not understand the importance of it. I was like, it's fine. I can just post on Facebook and people will order from me. And I learned very quickly that it doesn't work like that. So I did do some parties in 2020, but it was with just my close friends and family. But in those parties, I was not trying to get other parties booked. That's how you grow your network. That's how you grow your business. You have a party with someone, and then you don't have to, but I try to offer an incentive to the hostess. Hey, if we can get 2 parties booked for Jennifer, she gets an extra prize. I don't say what it is because I just never know what I'm going to do. But you could say she gets an extra half off or she gets whatever. It's totally in your hands how you do that. But when you're doing parties, whether it be face-to-face or online, your goal is to make sure that you're booking more parties from that party, because if you don't, then how are you growing your network? Yeah, you are getting customers and that's great. But think about it like this. Somebody orders, $50, warmer from you. You're going to get 25% from that one time. Or each time that they order from you, you're only going to get 25%. And that's just each time they order. But if they do a party for you and they have have their friends invited to the party, then her $50, her $50 warmer that you just made 25% commission on, you have the potential of making 25 to 30 off of a party that person does for you. And so that's just kind of the perspective that I try to have whenever it comes to trying to book more parties from parties. So I think that's all. Pretty sure that's it. But just know that following up is you have to have a follow-up system. If you do not have a follow-up system, you're literally going to run around like a chicken with your head cut off in your business. It doesn't, you need to have a follow-up system for orders, follow-up system for Happy Mail, whatever it is, you have got to have a follow-up system. Period. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stop the recording, maybe, because I don't know how. Oh, there we go.